You are being lied to right now about gold, and that dirtiness needs to stop. You see, gold is on fire. There's no denying that. All around the world, everybody's talking about gold. Gold is all over social media. Gold has outperformed Bitcoin this year. Gold has had the biggest year in 50 years. People are lining up down the streets, around the corners, just to buy some gold. This has never happened. There's never been a gold frenzy like there is right now. But the worst part is, the dirtiest part is, you are being lied to about gold. It needs to stop, and it needs to stop right now. Warning, time is running out. The sale is about to end. Don't miss out. 97% lose it all at the top. Here's how the top 3% nailed the perfect exit. You will get your best exit ever, or you get a full refund. This 5-day masterclass gives you the exact system to exit altcoins and Bitcoins like a pro before the crash. 100% money back guarantee. Watch anytime from any device at your own speed. Plus unlimited support if you ever get stuck. Save an extra $500 when you pay with crypto. Clock is ticking. Get instant access now. CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Again, that's CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Don't miss out. Clock is ticking. So today, what we're going to talk about is bona fide facts in the charts. Now, you may be sitting here like, okay, this guy has a Bitcoin hat. He's just going to talk about how Bitcoin is better and it does this better and that better, and you should invest in Bitcoin and not gold. No. If you want one of those videos, I'm sure there's tons of them out there. This is not one of those videos. I'm not going to try to convince you of anything. I'm going to try to show you the facts. I'm not going to show that Bitcoin's better or worse or anything in the between. I'm going to show you what's really happening with gold, because you're being lied to and it needs to stop. And you need to wake the hell up. And the only way to wake up is with facts right blatantly in your face. And that's what we're about to do. We're on the gold chart. We're on a 4-month chart. Gold has a ton of history dating all the way back to 1975. And we've got all of it captured here. Now, I have 3 circles on our chart. One in 1980. You can see that that was the market cycle top, and there's no denying that. You could see the next market cycle top was in 2010. That was the market cycle top. We circled it here. That's also not up for debate. So far, we've only said facts. And for this whole video, that's all we're going to focus on. You can see I circled in 2025. Why? Well, if you compare this yellow circle with this yellow circle, and by the way, in today's video, I'm going to give you for free a simple strategy of when to buy gold and when to sell gold. It's going to be a simple strategy. I'm going to give it to you for free. So pay close attention, because this simple formula, by the way, if you really want to sign up, but it's way over your budget, I have good news. I'll share with you later in the video. Would have had you taking profits in 1980, would have had you taking profits in 2010. It would have also had you buy gold down here when it was about 300. Not once, not twice, but 3 times, buying gold in 1999 with the simple strategy I'm going to give you for free in this video. So I'm going to present to you the facts. I'm going to wake you the hell up about gold. I'm going to show you how they're lying to you. And then I'm going to give you a strategy. I mean, what could possibly be better than that? What we've got in our hands is we've got gold price above. Middle of our screen, we have the RSI, overbought and oversold. The bottom of our screen, the stochastic RSI, our momentum. And we're just going to use these 3, and we're going to look at the facts, and everything will take care of itself. So what we've got on our hands is we've got this yellow circle back in 1980 when the RSI, overbought, oversold, was way up here, meaning more people were buying gold than any time in the chart so far. In 1980, it was just way too many people buying gold. You may think like, wait, hold on a second. You mean, isn't it when a lot of people are buying gold, gold will just go up because more people are buying it, and when more people are buying it, it'll push price up? Wrong. When the normal humans are buying, who don't know this game, who don't know trading and investing, they all get caught with their pants down. Happens every time, in every market, in anything that represents money, which is why we have charts, so we can outsmart everybody based on facts. Now, What you want to do is wait until the next time we had gold reach a crazy level when way too many humans were buying. It was here, 2010, when we saw the top of the market. In other words, when gold, the RSI, got above 87, it's happened 3 times and 3 times only. Let's be very, very clear about that. 3 times and 3 times only on the chart we have right here. By the way, we've got data since 1975. We've got 50 years of data in front of us, and there's only been 3 times where humans were buying way too much gold. And right now is the third. There were only 2 others. Once in 1980, when you may not even have been born yet, and the other one in 2010. Those are the only 2 times where way too many humans were buying gold, and they happen to both be at the market cycle top. We're in the third. Now, we can even break it down further, because this point in 1980, we went above 87, but not by a lot. We're above 87 now. Another way to look at it is right now, as you're watching this video, this is the second time, the second most buying of gold in the past 50 years, right now. So once again, I pose the question to you. Is it a good time to do what all the humans are doing? Has history shown us that it's ever a good time to follow the herd? In other words, those of you who follow my channel, right now, Grandma Betty is calling everybody she knows, telling them about gold. She's telling every neighbor, she's knocking on doors, she's crazy. Do you want to follow her? Because that's who's buying gold right now. Everyone. They're lining up for it, but they don't know this chart. Please share them this chart. And I'm going to give you the formula of when to buy gold, right? And I'm going to tell you, honestly, is it right now? Should you sell right now? Should you buy? What should you do right now with gold? I'm going to break it down, but let's just call a spade a spade. Let's just be very brutally honest about the facts. We are up here in the RSI. More humans are buying gold than since 2010. And that's the only point in the history of gold where more humans were buying gold. Okay? That was the market cycle top. Not up for debate. Now, what you see is where we went to after, right? After 1980, we dropped all the way down here in price, and the RSI went below this white line. And you can see that we battled all the way back up just to do the same thing again. These are market cycles. These repeatable patterns keep repeating. One thing to watch out for is the stochastic RSI cross. Because when gold drops in price and everyone's wondering, when are we going to go back up? We're going to go back up with the stochastic RSI cross, like clockwork. We had a stochastic RSI cross here. We went from about 280 up to 510. Then we had a stochastic RSI cross down, momentum heading down. Then we had a stochastic RSI cross, went up. Then stochastic RSI cross going down. Then we went down to here. We were at $250. Then we had a stochastic RSI cross. We went from 250 up to almost $2,000 an ounce. And you can see what's happened since then. We had a stochastic RSI cross down, momentum heading down. And we went right to some beautiful market structure, which was our resistance back in 08, was our support in 16. And we had a stochastic RSI cross right at this time. So we were $1,000 and we had a stochastic RSI cross, and it brought us to where we are now. I just want to state the obvious, okay? This is when to buy gold. And you can look at the chart and you can see, am I talking about right now or not? Here's the strategy. If you are somebody who really want to sign up, but it's way over your budget, here is the good news. Since the beginning of this company, we have always helped every single person in need. So if you are a single mom, a single dad, a vet, somebody who's disabled, somebody who's in a really tough financial situation, or somebody just from a less fortunate country, send me an email right now. I have helped every single person in need, and we will continue to do so. Email me now, info@cryptocrewuniversity.com. Tell me your situation, and I will help every single person in need. Point number 1, you need the RSI on a 4-month chart, the RSI to be below 50. That's number 1. If you have a check mark there, you can go to check mark number 2. And there's only 2 steps to this strategy. Once again, this is how to buy gold. Step number 1, you need the RSI on a 4-month chart below 50. Step number 2, you need the stochastic RSI on a 4-month chart to be below 12. If both of those things are true, you buy gold. Case in point, right here, 1985, below here and below here, you buy. Point number 2, 1993, below in the RSI, below in the stochastic RSI, you buy. If those two are not below, you don't buy. If one is below, but the other one is not, you don't buy. You buy when you have 2 check marks, and the rest of the time, you sit on your hands. It's really a simple game, right? And then you waited patiently. You would have bought right here because it's below. When was the most recent time to buy? Well, with our below strategy, it was right here, 2015. Below in the RSI, below in the stochastic RSI. It's an easy game. You buy at 1,000 and you're sitting in tons of profit now. It's a simple game. Now, here's when to sell. We talked about when to buy. Let's talk about when to sell, because your question may be like, okay, do I get the hell out of the way right now? What is going on? Well, with gold and what you can see from in 2010, we can continue to rise in gold's price. We are one of the most overbought in history, the second most overbought. That's not up for debate. What is up for debate is from here, we could go up a little higher. Absolutely. We did so here as well, where we had the first kind of top here around 1,000, and then we had the second kind of top around 2,000 while being both overextended in the RSI. So could we go up from here? Sure. That's not what this video is about. This video is about you're being lied to. Everybody is making it out to seem right now the best investment on earth is gold. Everybody's buying gold. They're lining up, but this is possibly one of the worst times to buy. Can it go up a little bit? Sure. But you want to buy when I said the strategy, right? The last good buying opportunity was quite literally 10 years ago in 2015. It might be some time before it's a good time to buy. Now, is it a good time to sell? Here's the selling strategy. What you need is point number 1. You need RSI above 87. That's checkbox number 1. Checkbox number 2, you need a cross down in the stochastic RSI below 80. What does that mean? Well, that means the stochastic RSI was above 80, and as soon as it crossed down below 80, that's when you take profits. You take profits right here before this. And to follow that strategy in 2010, you need above, yes, checkbox number 1. You need below the 80 level in the stochastic RSI. And you would have taken profits right here before this enormous crash. What you want to do is base everything on facts. So right now, you're literally saying, okay, checkbox number 1, we do have that. So we go to step number 2, and what you're waiting on to take profits in gold is to have this stochastic RSI, which is right here. You want it to cross below the 80. Once it does, it tells the market it's a done deal, it's a wrap, and then you wait patiently to buy back in. Now that we got it cleared up, you have all the facts about gold. They are lying to you online. Don't listen to them. Warning, time is running out. The sale is about to end. Don't miss out. 97% lose it all at the top. Here's how the top 3% nailed the perfect exit. You will get your best exit ever, or you get a full refund. This 5-day masterclass gives you the exact system to exit altcoins and Bitcoins like a pro before the crash. 100% money back guarantee. Save an extra $500 when you pay with crypto. Clock is ticking. Get instant access now. CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Don't miss out. Clock is ticking.